What's the deal? What's going on, everybody? It's your boy, the Homie Kurt, and we are back. We are back with another beat tutorial video. Today, we're continuing our West Coast Producer series, doing a part 2 of cooking up a beat similar to West Coast Producer. Loaded Great. Go and check him out on Instagram. He produced for artists like One Take J, One Take Quan, AZ Chike, and many fucking more. Been doing this thing on the West for a while, so go and check him out on Instagram. With that being said, go ahead and leave a like on this video, comment, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Tell a friend and tell a friend we got more beat tutorials on the way, as well as a few more part 2s of our West Coast Producer series dropping real soon. So be on the lookout for that. Follow me on Instagram at the Homie Kurt, and let's cook up this beat. Alright, so we got our melody started, got everything set, got what we wanted in here. Didn't want to do too much, just need a quick foundation just to build on that. And that's what we got. So let's go ahead and break that down. But before I do that, we are in the 108 BPM, the 108 BPM. So now, what I started with was a piano, because 9 times out of 10, this nigga Loaded Great will use a piano. So what we gonna do for this beat is use a fucking piano. So let's go ahead and start off with our purity. Went into purity, got a piano called the Acoustics Piano. This is the 5th one in the preset, if you want to be specific. But anyway, got that preset, got that piano, went into our D sharp minor scale, and came up with these chords. Started off with this, just have a little bass sound, and then I added these top notes up here just for some ear candy. You know what I'm saying? Did something simple, straightforward, and of course I copied and pasted that, and just added these up here, these top notes. But let's see what it's. Let me show you what it sounded like, and move on to the next. All right, next we're gonna go ahead and move over to expand and see what we got for our strings. In expand, I got these strings out of expand right here. Boom, boom. And all I did with these strings is add some bounce. Of course, they in our scale. Bam, bam. But all I did was just add some bounce with these strings, and that's pretty much it. Just something simple and straightforward. And this is what we got. This is what it sounded like. All right, so last but not least, we went to our analog lab. Go ahead and break that down real quick. Went to analog lab, went to Summer Nights 2 and got this multi-key. And I went into our scale, and all I did was, actually, let me go and show you. All I did was this. I brought these down, started off with this. I was down here at first. I was down here in A4 or A sharp 4, or whatever you want to fucking call it. And all I did was hit control. Well, all I did was this. Go ahead and show you. Started off with this. Went up an octave, hit control, and then bam, control B all the way across. Simple, straightforward. And that's all I did with this multi-key. But this was just to fill in for the piano. And this is what it sounded like. Now we're gonna play the whole melody all together real quick before we start on our perks. So this is our melody all together. All right, so we got our perks in here, got everything set, ready to go and loaded up. Got our melody already turned off so we can play our perks by itself. I'm going to go ahead and play the perks and then break it down after. So this is our perks right here. So yeah, let's go ahead and break down our perks real quick. So the clap, something simple, straightforward, but at the end we always twist it up, give it a little more bounce. Same with here, we put that clap roll in here. And to do that, all you gotta do is just bam, bam, get you a note, control select. Wait, hold on. Maybe drag the note out first. Let me drag the note out. And then Alt U. That's how you do the little chopper, the piano roll chopper. So that's just a little quick tip on that. But that's how you do the piano roll chopper for either your claps, hi-hats, or even your 808s too. That's how you do that. So bam. Did something simple, straightforward for our kick, not a kick, for our clap. Go ahead and show you that. All right, just went over our claps. Let's go ahead and break down our hi-hats. But as you can see, our hi-hats is real simple, straightforward. All we did was load these up and call it a day. Because what I realized in the recent projects Loaded Great been dropping, All this nigga been doing is really just loading up these hi-hat patterns just like this and calling it a day. So that's what we gonna do with this beat. Load these up and call it a day, man. Easy call on that. So let's go ahead and play our perks, just our perks, before we play our whole perks in the melody together. Just play our perks real quick, show what we got. All right, let's go ahead and play our melody with our perks all together. See what we got so far. All right, so we got our 808 dropped in here. Let's go ahead and go over our 808s. Before we do that, we didn't add a kick in here because Loaded Gray said he doesn't use a kick in his beat. So what we're gonna do with that is not use a kick in this beat. So let's go ahead and go over our 808s real quick and break that down. All I did was go into our D sharp minor scale, of course, and kept it real simple at the beginning, but at the end, of course, you switch it up, add a little bounce to it. And really with the same thing for the end over here, go up a few semitones or go up a few semitones or a few octaves and just switch the beat up but keep it in the scale. So for example, at the end, I switched it up but kept it in the scale just to add some bounce at the end. But let me go ahead and show you what I'm talking about. Let me show you what I'm talking about. Turn everything off. Just play our 808 and see what we got. So you see what I'm saying? We're about to switching up at the end, adding that bounce. Let's go ahead and play everything all together. Show what we got. Show what we cooked up. And there we have it. Just like that, we cooked up another beat. Continuing our West Coast Producer series. Cooked up a beat similar to West Coast Producer. Loaded Great. Go and check him out on Instagram. If you enjoyed this video, go ahead and leave a like, comment, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Tell a friend to tell a friend we got more beat tutorials on the way and more part 2s of our West Coast Producer series dropping real soon. Be on the lookout for that. Follow me on Instagram at the homie Kurt, and I'll catch you in the next video.